Hey guys, so I haven't filmed in forever. I feel like a lot of things have changed. One amazing thing that happened is I got a boyfriend.
What's happening? For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Denzel Lattimore. Just moved here from Long Beach, California.
A lot of people have been asking how we met.
So it was before I moved. So we met on Tinder. And it was before I moved to LA. I had seen her and I was like, oh, I super liked the hell out of her. But I was like, there's no way. Like, she's way out of my league. So it went on for months. And then I'm in LA and then all of a sudden I get a notification like, oh shit, Stephanie swiped right, you feel me? So I messaged her and I was like, yo, I'm sorry. I just moved to LA. And I thought it was gonna be cut right there. But she was like, oh. Then I got her Snapchat. So that was step 2. I remember getting her Snapchat. And she told me, oh, I don't use my Snapchat very much, but gave it to me anyways, right?
Because I use it. I don't respond to people on Snapchat. So I gave it to him anyways. You added me. I don't think we talked for a while after that. I saw a picture of you on your story or video, and he had like a clean ass haircut, and I love curls, and he has like the frohawk going on, and that is like my cup of tea. And so he posted a video with it, like his hair showing, and I slid up on that bitch real quick.
She slid up on it, and I remember, now I'll go into more depth with it because she says that's how we started talking, but that's actually not what happened. So she was curving me on the low.
No, it wasn't. I asked you to FaceTime one night because I just wanted.
And I was tired. So here's the thing. I was playing ball. I was back and forth, and I was tired, right? So I was like, yeah, let's do it tomorrow. She didn't even respond. She just left me out red. So I thought it was cut. I thought it was
pissed.
I thought it was
whatever.
over.
This guy doesn't want to FaceTime with me, so I was like, on to the next.
Yeah. So I was like, she's not gonna talk to me anymore. So then I remember. I was going to visit a school out there, and I was like visiting school. I had taken a picture before I went, and she slid up on it. And then I was like, okay, damn, this is my second chance. This is my second chance. I can't fuck up. So I was like, I sent her my number. I actually still have the message. Look, right there. See, I have it. I sent that to her because the first time I told her I was too tired, and she cut me off. So I was like, I can't fuck up second time. So yeah, then we started FaceTiming.
We FaceTimed for one night, and the first time we FaceTimed, you were really nervous. I was super nervous.
I was nervous, but I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I put on a front. I was nervous, but she couldn't tell. I could low-key tell she was nervous.
I was hiking.
You can hear it in her voice.
So we started talking for a couple weeks, on and on FaceTiming. We're like FaceTiming every night from that point, I feel like.
Every night.
Texting all day. So we're FaceTiming, texting for like 3 weeks, and I was asking, I was like, do you think you're ever gonna come to Arizona? All this stuff. And he's like, yeah.
Finally, it was like one random weekend. There wasn't anything planned or anything. It was super spontaneous. She was like, hey, I have this party today that I'm like working at, and then after that I might just come out there. And I was like, oh shit, okay. So you know, I'm out there cleaning my room, getting all ready. I'm excited as hell. And then
no, that's not what happened.
And then she told me I can't come. I forgot, what did you say?
So I was working a party for my friend, helping him like set up and stuff, and I didn't even want to be there. Like, my friend was being so rude to me that day, so I was like, you know what, I don't even want to be here. And I was texting him, and I asked him for his address because I'm like, hey, I might want to come see you tonight in California. Like, what's the address, just in case? So then I was like, fuck this party. I don't know anybody here. I don't care to be here. Like, the only place in my heart I wanted to be was just with him. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna suck up my pride and I'm gonna fucking surprise him in California real quick. I already told him I wasn't coming, but I had his address. So I went straight from the party to my house, packed a bag in literally 10 minutes, told my family I was going to California, and I fucking drove 6 hours spontaneously.
Pause. Meanwhile, I'm back in LA thinking that she's not coming. She had an emergency to get to. So, you know, I'm a little down as whatever. I like finished cleaning my room and I just kind of sat. But she told me she would be home in an hour, right? So I was waiting for her text message.
Instead of telling him I was driving to California, I told him I was leaving from the party. So I'll text you when I get home. that I was gonna stop at a friend's house. So in his mind, I was driving the whole time to my house, let alone I was driving to him in California.
So I called her one time and she said, I'll be home in an hour. I was like, okay. So I waited an hour, we get to an hour, no text message. I'm like, okay. We get to 3 hours, I'm like, oh shit. Something bad must have happened.
I got there and I couldn't really find his house. Like, I was very confused, so I just parked at the gas station right across from his apartment.
Marco.
And I Snapchatted him with the location filter on that said Paramount. And I FaceTimed him and I was like, hey, and he goes, did you make it home? I was like, yeah. I was like, did you see your Snapchat I just sent you? And he goes, no, let me look real quick. Like, we were on FaceTime, and then he opens it and it says Paramount.
And I was like, quit playing.
No,
Stop.
Denzel, you were like, stop.
I was like, quit playing. And she was like, no, for real. So
and then
like,
I switched the camera to the gas station that he always went to. And he saw at the same gas station. He went running out the door.
Dipping out the door around the corner. There she was, waiting at the Arco.
And then he like came around my car and hugged me, and it was the cutest hug ever. Like, he was cheesing so big. You were smiling so big, I'll never forget that face. And then you tried to kiss me.
She curved me.
3 different times. I didn't know you.
She curved me. After talking about getting besitos, that's what she said, kisses. After talking about it, right? So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go in for it. Curved. It was one of those, oh yeah, you know? And it was just right on the cheek. I was like, oh.
I've never curved a guy like that ever, but I had to. Cause what if I'd driven 6 hours and met a stranger that was completely weird and I had to be stuck with him? I didn't have money for a hotel room. Like, I was stuck with him for the night. So I'm like, I don't want to kiss him if he's weird. Like, I don't know him yet.
Yeah, I definitely understand your standpoint.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we had a good ass weekend.
And that's how we met. So technically it was Tinder.
More or less Snapchat.
And me driving to California.
We had a good night. And then the next day we had a date at Venice and Santa Monica.
So that's pretty much just the story of how we met.
It's not over though.
It is over. That's how we met.
That's how we met, but that's not how it ends. Then she got my ass to come back to Arizona.
Oh, you're right. So I had work not the following day, but the next day. So I couldn't spend an extra night there. I had to leave that next day. And I didn't want to drive home alone. So I was like, I literally, last minute, he was walking me to my car with my bags. And I was about to say goodbye to him after meeting him and spending the night. And he was literally walking me to my car. And I was like, Denzel, like, come back to Arizona with me. Because his family's still there. And he's like, no.
I was like, nah, I got some
You're like,
shit to
I
do.
wish, but I have football, all this stuff. And I was like, and I literally stopped like on the sidewalk and I looked at him. I was like, no, for real, come home with me. And yeah, and then we drove. That was our first road trip together, and it was super
fun. Yeah, I had a good ass time. Then spent here and then flew back and.
Yeah, he did a couple of trips to Arizona just to see me, which is very nice. I haven't been.
Greyhound.
Yeah, he took the.
That's how you know it's real. I sat on a bus for 7 hours with a bunch of sleazeballs just to get to this queen right here.
Yeah, you're definitely a real one-footed. That's sweet, but now he's moved in, so.
Yeah.
And I want a baby.
Now I'm here. What?